Princess Léonor wedding live from Denmark leaves everyone speechless. Viewers across Europe, and millions more watching from around the world, were not prepared for what happened in Copenhagen today. What was expected to be a flawless, traditionally elegant royal wedding between Spain's Princess Léonor and Denmark's Prince Christian transformed into one of the most unforgettable live royal broadcasts in modern history. And if you think you've seen dramatic royal moments before, this one rewrote the rulebook. From the moment Léonor stepped out of the historic Amalienborg Palace to the revelation during Christian's speech that had the internet exploding within seconds, today's ceremony has become the royal event of the decade. And yes, people are still talking about it. Let's break down everything that happened at the Princess Léonor wedding live from Denmark, the wedding that left everyone speechless. A royal morning charged with emotion. As dawn broke over Copenhagen, crowds flooded the palace square, despite the chilly Nordic breeze. Flags of Spain and Denmark waved side by side, and journalists noted the unusual presence of excited teenagers wearing homemade, Team Léonor, signs, proof of the young princess's global influence. The palace balcony was decorated with white roses imported from Majorca, a personal request from Léonor herself. According to royal insiders, the princess wanted a reminder of her childhood homeland as she prepared to become the future queen consort of Denmark, marking a new chapter in European royal unity. Inside the palace, the atmosphere was electric. Spanish royal staff worked alongside Danish palace attendants, merging centuries of traditions into a single, meticulously choreographed ceremony. Yet even with all the planning, nothing could prepare viewers for what came next. The dress that stole the world's breath. Minutes before the ceremony began, cameras captured the first look at Princess Léonor's wedding gown, a custom creation rumored for months but still shrouded in mystery. When she finally emerged, social media erupted. The gown, a breathtaking blend of Spanish craftsmanship and Danish minimalism, featured hand-stitched lace from Alencon, a cascading cathedral veil embroidered with symbols of both monarchies, pearls from Queen Sophia's personal collection, a modern neckline that paid homage to Queen Margrethe's own wedding look. But perhaps the most striking detail was hidden in plain sight, a subtle gold thread woven into the train, representing the merging of two future reigns. Fashion critics have already declared it one of the most iconic royal wedding dresses of the century. Prince Christian's reaction said it all. His stunned expression went viral instantly. The moment the cathedral fell silent, the ceremony took place inside Copenhagen's historic Church of Our Lady. With every pew filled by dignitaries, royals, world leaders, and invited guests, the energy was palpable. But the moment Princess Léonor walked down the aisle, the cathedral fell into total silence. Even the choir paused, waiting for the music cue that came a full 2 seconds late, because everyone was genuinely struck by the moment. Viewers watching live described it as magical, historic, and unexpectedly emotional. For Christian, the sight of Léonor approaching brought a tear to his eye, a moment replayed millions of times already across social media platforms. A ceremony filled with symbolic surprises. Unlike previous European royal weddings, this ceremony blended Spanish and Danish royal traditions in a seamless, innovative way. Highlights included the unified crown vow, a new vow written specifically for this union, symbolizing the future cooperation between the Iberian and Nordic monarchies. Historians on live broadcast called it a vow that will be quoted for generations. The double family candle lighting. Inspired by Queen Letitia's wishes, the two families lit a single candle using flames brought in from both Madrid and Copenhagen cathedrals. It symbolized not just marriage, but the merging of dynasties. A musical tribute from Princess Sophia. Léonor's younger sister delivered a gentle piano performance that moved the crowd. Even the Danish royal family looked visibly touched. Every moment was orchestrated with elegance, but the real shock was still to come. Prince Christian's speech, the moment that broke the internet. When it was time for speeches, viewers expected something heartfelt, maybe emotional, but definitely traditional. Prince Christian had other plans. The young heir began by thanking both nations, but then he shifted into a deeply personal message that no one saw coming. His voice shook as he revealed, "I didn't just fall in love with Léonor the princess. I fell in love with the way she fights for her people, her future, her duty, and her heart. She taught me what leadership means, long before she ever taught me what love means." Cameras captured Léonor's stunned expression, followed by a soft, emotional smile. The cathedral once again went silent as Christian continued with a revelation that left even the commentators speechless. "From this day on, I promise that our marriage will be built on equality, not tradition. Léonor will never walk behind me. She will walk beside me, as my partner, my queen, and my greatest friend. This vow, in a royal family setting, was revolutionary. Immediately, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram went wild. Clips spread across the internet with millions of views within minutes. Feminist organizations, political leaders, and royal watchers praised the message, calling it a historic shift in royal tradition. Even Queen Margrethe was seen wiping away a tear. The balcony moment that sealed the day. After the ceremony, the royal couple stepped onto the balcony with the families behind them. The cheering crowd stretched farther than the cameras could capture, filling Copenhagen with a roar unmatched in recent Danish royal events. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. As Léonor and Christian shared their first kiss as husband and wife, Spain's King Felipe and Denmark's King Frederik joined hands in a symbolic gesture. The image instantly became the defining photograph of the day. It wasn't just a romantic moment, it was political, symbolic, and deeply emotional. A wedding that redefined royal tradition. By the time the royal carriage procession began, it was clear that this wasn't just another wedding. This was a turning point for two monarchies and a moment future generations will read about in history books. Today's ceremony showcased a new era of transparency and emotion in royal families. The rise of young, modern monarchs. A powerful partnership between Spain and Denmark. A global audience deeply invested in Princess Léonor's journey. Millions tuned in expecting beauty. They got history. And that's why Princess Léonor's wedding live from Denmark didn't just leave everyone speechless, it left a permanent mark on royal storytelling.